Surrounded by his family, friends, and supporters, Senator Al Franken vowed to continue fighting for Minnesotans despite his resignation. Franken spoke in Minneapolis last night ahead of his planned resignation next week after several sexual misconduct allegations against him surfaced last month. As Jeff Wagner reports, his speech included no mention of the controversy. Instead, he focused on the future.
Serving the people of Minnesota in the United States Senate has been the honor of my life. And I'm here tonight to say thank you.
For nearly half an hour, Senator Al Franken extended gratitude to those who helped him achieve an 8-year run as a U.S. Senator, most notably his wife, Franny.
And while I can never thank her enough for her love and support, I'm willing to spend the rest of my life trying.
He also highlighted achievements like helping pass the Affordable Care Act and Farm Bill.
All these years later, I am deeply proud of the work that I've been able to do on Minnesotans' behalf.
In recent weeks, Senator Franken has been more known for the women who have accused him of sexual misconduct. Several say he grabbed their behind while taking pictures.
We were backstage alone.
Leanne Tweeden says he tried to force a kiss on her during a USO tour. Those claims ultimately led to his resignation, something several Minnesotans disagree with. Public policy polling conducted a survey of 671 Minnesota voters. It found that 50% of them think Franken should not resign, but 42% still believe he should step down. Leaving amidst controversy is likely not the ending his supporters pictured, but Franken assured them he will continue to fight for economic justice and defend the truth.
Here's my promise to you. I may be leaving the Senate, but I'm not giving up my voice.
Jeff Wagner, WCCO 4 News.
Senator Franken also thanked fellow DFL Senator Amy Klobuchar, calling her the greatest mentor. He resigns on Tuesday. His replacement, Lieutenant Governor Tina Smith, will be sworn in the following day.
The wait will continue into 2018 to find out if a police officer who killed a woman in Minneapolis will face any charges. Hennepin County Attorney Mike Freeman originally wanted to announce a decision by the end of the year, but now says his team needs more time. Justine Damon died last summer after calling 911 about a possible rape outside her home in Minneapolis. Minneapolis police officer Mohammed Noor shot the Australian native from inside a squad car shortly after he and his partner arrived. Damon died at the scene. In a statement, Freeman said the investigation and review of the case will not be rushed. It is more important to get it right than to get it done quickly. Mike Freeman also said he called Damon's family and explained the situation to them, saying there is no timetable for when his decision will be made. In a statement, her family said they support that and ask for patience from the public. Officer Noor has declined to speak with investigators, which is his constitutional right. Noor's attorney calls the shooting a tragedy, not a crime. Stay with WCCO for continuing coverage.
A professional photographer accuses Twins player Miguel Sano of grabbing her and trying to kiss her in 2015. Betsy Bitson made the accusations in a tweet yesterday and saying Sano, quote, didn't rape me, but he sure did assault me. Bitson says it happened while she was volunteering at a book signing at Ridgedale Mall and says she screamed and resisted until he gave up. Sano says that never happened. The Minnesota Twins say they take the allegations seriously but will not comment until further information is available.
Charges have been filed as police continue to search for a man they say briefly kidnapped his ex-girlfriend. According to the criminal complaint filed this week, 37-year-old Jahan Douglas threatened Nicole Smith with a gun, forcing her to get in his car in a Minnetonka parking lot last Thursday. Smith's family says she is now home safe after showing up at her house Saturday evening alone. Smith told police that Douglas had planned to kill her and then kill himself, but said she was able to convince him to let her go. Douglas faces charges of kidnapping, aggravated robbery, and assault. Police are searching for him and warn he is potentially armed and dangerous.
Overnight, the generosity of Minnesotans answered the call of a church in need. Check this out. The GoFundMe page to raise money for a new boiler for the Gethsemane Lutheran Church. Now, the goal was $50,000, and you can see at this hour we have exceeded that. $51,104 raised so far. That is incredible. That is so awesome to see. Now, Gethsemane was in desperate need of help paying for the boiler because it needs heat for its daycare, which is the main source of money for the church's food shelf. It took less than 2 days to raise all of the money needed.
I love stories like this because Minnesotans are always so good at coming through.
We show up, don't we?
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome.
So cool to see. And thank you to all of you who have donated. Well, if it seems like everyone you know is getting sick, now we have the numbers to prove it.
The health department says the flu is now widespread in Minnesota. At least 585 people have gotten so sick this winter, they've had to stay in the hospital. Nearly 40 schools across the state have suffered flu outbreaks, as have more than a dozen long-term care facilities. You can protect yourself by washing your hands and getting a flu shot. Well, we have